Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so we're on to part 2 of the back to school special. So we finally got rid of those doxies, but now we've got to get all my school supplies again because, they destroy them. You wouldn't have a 4-part TLSQ if they didn't. So after getting rid of the doxies at the Leaky Cauldron, you need to get all your school supplies back. Help Andre mend your robes and find new copies of your books. There's no time to lose. And with that said, let's skidoo. And let's see, defeat the doxies. Yes, we've done that. Now I want to see 4 parts. Everything's 4 parts. Plan the next steps. Now, what are we going to do here? Do we know where we're going? Oh, here we are. Thank you for helping me, all of you. The doxies destroyed all of my school supplies, but I'm not giving up that easily. That's the spirit. We've turned around plenty of games with the Ravenclaw Quidditch team. We can do this. Thank you, Andre. I'm just worried we won't be able to do it all before the Hogwarts Express leaves for school. We have to fix my school robes, buy book replacements, and get more potion ingredients. Don't let it overwhelm you, Grogu. We just need to get organized. You're right, Penny. Between the 4 of us, we should find a way. Let's try and come up with a plan to get my robes mended and my school supplies replenished in time. 5 stars. Like I said, I do these videos. You can watch the videos. And then you don't have to do them if you don't want to. You can live vicariously through my videos. And I do know people that do this. Come on, Inky. Oh, I got a new Inky. That's what I call them, Inkies. I don't know why. Brilliant. We got ourselves a plan. The first 2 tasks should be easy enough. Mr. Nettle can help me with the potion supplies, and I can get my books secondhand at Flourish and Blots. I'll need the standard book of spells, magical draughts, and potions, and a history of magic. Great! That doesn't sound hard at all. As for my robes, casting and mending charm may be enough. Actually, I'm not sure it will. Reparo can only deal with small tears in fabric. Your robes need significant repairs. That's true. They were in pieces. I could try to mend them myself, but I'm not sure it'd work. That's a great idea. I'm sure you can deal with everything when it comes to clothes. You did say you'll repay me for saving you from the doxy, Andre. I said anyone would have done the same, but the truth is, I was the one who helped you. It's not that I don't want to help you, Aunt Grogu. It's just that I don't think I can. I only have colorful thread and patches on me. I don't have any black thread or cloth in Ravenclaw colors. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure you can still make it wearable. Actually, if you don't mind a touch of originality and high fashion sense, I'm listening. I could do more than just wearable. I can mend your robes and give them a little flair. How does that sound? Would you like to wear original Andre Egwu robes? Are you kidding? I'd love to. It's even better if they don't look like the rest of the school robes. They might not let you wear them for more than a day or 2, but that should be enough until you get new ones. Excellent. When I'm done with them, you won't even want your old robes as they were. It wouldn't be the first time either. After all, you're a style wizard. I'm quite proud of that title, you know. I look forward to getting started. While you're at it, I'll go run a few errands myself to get ready for the school year. I'll set up things in the Leaky Cauldron, now that it's clear of doxies. I'll take your measurements there, Grogu. I have limited materials, so I can't afford to waste any. Brilliant. I'll meet you at the Leaky Cauldron so we can start mending my clothes. Okay. Let's go there. Oh, goody. There you are, Grogu. I'm getting ready to take your measurements, but I still need a moment. I need to find a flat surface to work on the clothes. Hi, Andre. I'm sure we'll find one. I can't believe there's no sign of the Doxies at all. Yes, they've been carted away, thankfully. Things are pretty much back to normal. It's you! You're the ones who got rid of the Doxies. We're so grateful for your help. Of course, we wouldn't just leave the leaky cauldron to its fate. You should thank Mr. Nettle, too. We wouldn't have been able to brew that much Doxicide without his help. I sure will, and if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Actually, do you think we could borrow one of the tables so my friend can mend my school robes? They were destroyed during the attack. Certainly, feel free to take whichever you fancy. Brilliant. Let's pick a table and get to work. And 5 stars. The funny thing is, doing these here, I'm actually going to unlock another outfit that I wasn't even trying to. I might just do a short video on it. It's in collect stars, I think. Since I see people are watching my shorts. Hey, I'm not complaining. More views gets me closer to getting more subscribers and new good things. Excellent. I have what I need. Back width, sleeve length, and robe length. I can finally get started on your robes. This is actually a fascinating, creative challenge. You seem excited about this, even though it looks like quite a technically difficult task. I love that about fashion. It involves both technical and creative aspects, and I enjoy both. Which one do you prefer more, Grogu? Do you enjoy technical tasks or creative challenges? I'm a creative person. I like to think outside of the box. That's such an important skill. I think you'd make a great designer. I'm glad we had this chat, Grogu. I love sharing my passion with my friends. I'm glad as well, and I'm excited to see the results. Won't take long. I have everything I need to get started. The robes should be ready by the time you finish gathering all your other items. Thank you, Andre. That'd be great. Now I better take care of the rest of my things. Next up is replacing my mango books at Flourish and Bots. Or Blots, I don't know. Yeah, premium. There we go. There. Oh my, this place is absolutely crammed. Looks like every single Hogwarts student is doing some last-minute shopping. Uh-oh. I can't let it deter me. I need to replace my books for the school year. I need the standard book of spells, magical droughts, and potions, and a history of magic. Let me see if I can find the books I need here. Okay. Oh, I wish it wasn't 5. Number the heck. Oh. Don't worry, I'm keeping it my language family friendly. I like to think that my channel is pretty much good for all ages. Oh, okay. Trying to find where all the tappies are. 5 stars. All right, I got most of the books I need, but there's still one missing. That's a pity. I really thought Flourish and Blots would have them all. You seem lost. I guess you haven't found what you're looking for. Hi, Madame Villanelle. I have most of the books I need, but there's one I can't seem to find. I'm not surprised. This always happens right before the school year begins. People who leave their shopping until the last minute come in and leave me out of stock in a single day. I didn't leave my shopping until the last minute. A swarm of doxies destroyed my books. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Which book couldn't you find? I haven't found magical droughts and potions. But you're carrying magical draughts and potions among the ones you picked up. It looks like you're missing the standard books of spells for your grade. Oh, you're right. That's the one I couldn't find. Unfortunately, the standard book of spells is completely sold out for every grade. In fact, I have just sold the last 2 copies to a Slytherin witch about your age. I wonder why anybody would want 2 copies of the same book. She wanted a spare in case you lost her copy. It does sound a bit overcautious, but I don't judge my clients. Well, if you remember who it was, I can reach out to her, and I'm very sorry about what happened to you, dear, but I can't reveal any personal information about my customers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to help other students. Yes, probably Marilla found out. Can't believe this. Someone from my year bought the last 2 copies of the book I need? Madame Villanelle said she was a Slytherin witch my age, and Liz said she had to run some errands. I'll go ask Liz if she's the one who bought 2 copies of the book. Yeah, no. I'm really thinking that it was Marilla. Sounds like a very Marilla thing to do. Or Esmeralda. I think that's her name. I'm not very good with names. Liz, I'm so glad I found you. Hi, Grogu. I hope your preparations are going well. Actually, I wanted to ask you if you were the one who bought the last 2 copies of the Standard Book of Spells. It's sold out at Flourish and Bots, and Madame Villanelle told me a Slytherin witch my age bought the last 2. Oh, that's unlucky, but it wasn't me. I've had my copy for a long time. Then it must have been someone you know from the Slytherin house. Well, I haven't seen any Slytherins around, but perhaps someone else has. You're right. We should ask around Diagon Alley. There are plenty of students in the area. Let's ask them and see if we can find out who bought the books. It was either Esmeralda or... I think that's her name. The weird-looking one. Kind of reminds me of the one from Little Nicky. If anybody's ever seen the Adam Sandler movie. It's funny how they do, when I do videos, if I mention any movie star, their name will pop up. And like a little credit thing with their picture. Here we go. Okay. Brilliant. Other students saw a Slytherin girl walking Ollivanders carrying a pile of books. And her description matches Esmeralda Merc. Ha, told ya. What can I say? I'm not surprised. If she was complaining that she couldn't levitate the books, she probably had a lot of them. That fits with someone who buys 2 copies of every book. Well, then I'll have to go ask her to let me borrow one of her copies. Good luck with that. You have to be very convincing to get Esmeralda to help you. Do you have any ideas on how you'll do that? I'll just tell her what I've been through. She has to show some empathy. You'd be surprised. Thank you again, Liz. You've been a great help. Anytime, Grogu. I'm off to Ollivanders. Time to ask Esmeralda for the last book I need. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she did that because she found out that I needed the book. Okay, well, that's the end of part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. We're off to find the book. Thanks so much for watching all these videos. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel for daily Hogwarts mystery content. Till next time, happy tapping because this is the way.